present mind, although this is a launch as such, it's really for me a continuation of a process that's been going on for nearly 30 years, most of my adult life. I first started training in meditation and mindfulness when I was 15, which is some time ago. It made me much more relaxed, much more able to communicate clearly, much more able to think in a much more flexible way. I found that I spent a lot of my life, like a lot of people, projecting into the future about where I was going, what I was doing, or into my past, which constantly made me feel stressful. And just very, very simple devices that I learned through mindfulness made a huge difference. Really, mindfulness is that ability to just look. It really is just the ability to look. And looking only requires that we pause for a moment. That's all it requires. And by looking, you begin to see the nature of how your mind works. But there are times also when it's hugely valuable to stop and be reflective. And I think we're so switched on in our lives, and we're so bought into the idea of more. Our whole media, our whole culture is based on the idea of more. But we don't really spend very much time stopping and appreciating what we do have, and appreciating what it is to be present right here and right now. Being present right here and right now means that not only is there just thinking going on in your head, but as I'm speaking now, there's a stillness, there's a quietness. It's the self-criticism which really destroys our innate ability to be well and happy. That's what destroys it, is the constant running commentary, putting ourselves down, for most of us. There are some people that think they're absolutely amazing, but underlying that is really, there's some sort of performance going on there to promote themselves as being awesome. This is what mind does, is that I don't have to perfect this, that mind is coming and going, so my attention's with breathing, and then it goes off to think about Lanzarote and bird cake, and then it comes back to what's number one in the charts at the moment, and then it's thinking about what shall I have for dinner, and how's my girlfriend, and then it comes back to the feeling in the body. So on a workshop, we look at various devices and exercises that help promote and encourage a sense of stillness. That ability to pause, whether you're in the office or at home with the family or on the tube, means that you can stop the thinking for a moment, even if it's just for a millisecond. Being right here in the present moment means you're much more capable of clear thinking, of communicating directly, of being much more creative, of thinking flexibly. All those advantages come just through the process of finding this quality, this innate stillness that you have within you. We've just forgotten how to access that. Well, that device of standing at the bus stop and being aware of your breathing, that's meditation. The analogy that I often use is, get out of the river. When you're standing in the stream, trying to stop the water and clear it, all you're doing is kicking up more silt. Your place is on the riverbank, and the river will clear itself. And then it's joy to sit on the riverbank and watch the river come and go. And that's the natural way. You don't have to stop your thinking, you just have to stop trying to stop your thinking. It comes and it goes. The thinking comes and goes.